are in my pocket. Today we were playing Captain Dumbletwit Let's Pretend, and Grandpa was wearing his Captain Dumbletwit costume.
Captain Dumbletwit, off to save the universe!
Just then, Mum came downstairs. She was in a bit of a panic.
I'm in a bit of a panic. Jason, Jemima, can you tidy up in here, please? Our special visitors are due any moment.
The special visitors were Grandpa's old friend Gilbert and his granddaughter Martha.
Oh, you're gonna love Grandad Gilbert. He's got a great imagination, you know.
Will he play Captain Dumbletwit with us?
Oh, for sure. We'll be able to act out one of Captain Dumbletwit's space missions. If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you.
Little did we know, it was going to be Captain Dumbletwit's toughest mission yet.
Oh, I can't wait to show Grandad Gilbert my treasure chest. We used to play with all these toys when we were boys, you know. We were best friends. We even had a special greeting, which we always did. Teeny beeny zacka racka, bing bong, water cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, pom pop.
Grandad Gilbert and his granddaughter Martha were at the door.
Martha! Gilbert, how wonderful to see you. Teeny beeny zacka racka, bing bong, water cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, pom puff.
You all right?
Well, it's our greeting. Don't you remember it?
I can't say I do. Oh. Do you always dress like that?
What? This? Oh, I'm being Captain Dumbletwit for the kids.
I made Grandpa the costume. We couldn't find a big enough one in the shops.
No, I don't suppose you could.
Come along, everyone. Do sit down. Come on, Martha.
Grandpa hadn't seen Gilbert for years and years. There was a long pause. Nobody knew what to say. Then I thought of something. Grandpa told us about the games you played when you were boys. He's still got his old toys, look.
Hello, Gilbert. Monkey Albert. You must remember Monkey Albert.
Can't say I do.
There was another, even longer pause. Grandpa was looking fed up. Grandad Gilbert was looking fed up. Then Jemima thought of something.
Do you like Captain Dumbletwit, Martha?
Yes, it's really funny.
Oh, great! Why don't we all play the Captain Dumbletwit board game?
I don't like board games. You children can play if you like, but not down here. You'll be too noisy.
So Jemima and Martha went upstairs and I went to fetch the Captain Dumbletwit board game.
You must come and look at our garden. Maybe you can give me some ideas.
I doubt it.
So Mum took Grandad Gilbert out to show him the garden.
Ideas, huh? Gilbert used to be full of ideas, but now he's grown up and lost his imagination. And we are going to try and help to get it back again. There's only one way to do it.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
You know what it's like when Grandpa shrinks. He can get up to all sorts of things. He can ride off in my car. He can fly off in my plane. So what would he get up to, dressed as Captain Dumbletwit?
Come on!
At that moment, Mum came back in with Grandad Gilbert.
Where's Grandpa? He must have gone for a little lie down.
A little lie down? When I've come all this way to see him?
I'm sorry, he has quite a lot of lie downs, I'm afraid, especially when we have visitors.
Oh, well. At least I can finish my crossword.
Great. I'll make a start on the lunch. Sausage, beans and jelly, all right?
Of course, Grandpa wasn't lying down. He was standing right above Grandad Gilbert. And Grandpa, being Grandpa, was bound to have a plan. While Grandad Gilbert was busy doing his crossword, Grandpa crawled towards the Doojit puppet. Of course, I had no idea this was going on because I was having fun with Jemima and Martha. There was certainly no fun going on downstairs, but Grandpa was about to change all that. He had got right inside the Doojit puppet. I decided to check on Grandpa, so I tiptoed to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm Doojit, Captain Dumbletwit's alien pet.
Oh, yes, very funny, Jason. Now go away. I'm trying to finish my crossword.
Grandad Gilbert thought it was me. I had to get Grandpa out of Doojit.
Give Captain Dumbletwit his spaceship back.
But I was too late.
Oh, do stop this nonsense.
This was a disaster. Grandpa was stuck inside Doojit. Any second, Grandad Gilbert was going to find him. I had to do something.
Let me go! Let me go!
I knew it was you. Now stop it. Really?
The good news was that Grandad Gilbert hadn't seen Grandpa. The bad news was that he'd shut him in the treasure chest. I had to get him out.
Oh, no, you don't. Upstairs with you. Go on.
There was nothing I could do. I was really worried about Grandpa. But Grandpa, being Grandpa, was bound to have another plan.
I've run out of sausages, beans and jelly. Won't be long.
I was right. Grandpa did have a plan. And now Mum had gone to the shops, he could put it into action.
Let me out. Let me out. Please let me out.
Jason?
Please let me out. Thanks. Oh, it was getting mighty stuffy in there. Name's Dumbletwit. Captain Dumbletwit.
Grandad Gilbert thought that Grandpa was an amazing toy.
What an amazing toy.
But then he tried to grab him. Grandpa ran, and Grandad Gilbert ran after him. He watched Grandpa run along the shelf and peep out. Then he lost him. Grandpa jumped onto the chair.
Stop. Come back. Come here.
But Grandpa had other ideas. Suddenly, the lights on Captain Dumbletwit's spaceship started to flicker. Grandpa had climbed inside. When Grandpa's small, he can use his magic to make my toys go. Sometimes it's my plane, sometimes it's my car, and now it was my spaceship. Grandad Gilbert couldn't believe his eyes. This time Grandpa had gone too far, and he was about to go even further.
I've never seen anything like it in my whole long life. Who are you? What are you?
The name's Dumbletwit. Captain Dumbletwit. I'm on a mission to give you back your imagination.
My imagination?
Yes. I wouldn't be the space hero I am today if I didn't have an imagination. And you need one too.
Do I? Why?
To play with your granddaughter, of course. And to have fun.
I'm too old to have fun. I've forgotten how.
Nonsense. Just remember what it was like when you were a child. You knew how to have fun then.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I did. Come to think of it, my best friend and I did play some wonderful games.
And he started to remember all the fun he and Grandpa had had together.
Well, we'd pretend to be knights in shining armour. Or explorers in the jungle. We even made up our own funny greeting. Teeny beeny, zackaracka, bing bong, what a cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, om pom puff.
See? Your imagination is coming back to you already. What did I tell you? If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you. Now you're ready to go and play with Martha.
Yes. Yes, I will. Thank you, Captain Dumbletwit. You know, you're not as dumb as you look. Martha?
Mission accomplished.
Martha!
Grandad Gilbert rushed upstairs, and Grandpa rushed to take his costume off.
You'll never believe what I've just seen. Captain Dumbletwit. He was flying in his spaceship, and he even spoke to me. If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you. That's what he said, and he's right.
I think I'll just go and see if lunch is ready.
I ran downstairs just as Grandpa took up his cap and came back to his normal size.
Grandpa, what have you been up to?
I've been on a Captain Dumbletwit mission. It was a tough one, but I think I succeeded. And thank you for rescuing me from Doojit, by the way.
I did what I could.
Teamwork, eh?
Teamwork.
Soon Grandpa was back in his normal clothes and everyone was downstairs.
Grandpa, you've woken up at last.
Oh, did I miss anything?
Yes. Grandad Gilbert's been telling us brilliant stories about meeting Captain Dumbletwit.
I did meet him. I did. He was right here. He flew the spaceship and everything.
I told you Gilbert had a fantastic imagination.
How about we play with the treasure chest? There's some wonderful old toys in here. Oh, I remember this old boat. And we could sail this on the pond.
I love playing with boats. Will you play with us, Grandpa?
Maybe a bit later, Martha. I'm too tired at the moment.
Tired? But Grandpa, you haven't done anything.
Grandpa in my pocket! It was Saturday, and there was great excitement in our house. Mum and Dad were going to a wedding, so guess who'd come to look after us?
Haven't you left yet? You should be gone by now.
Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
It's all right, Loretta. We've got plenty of time.
What if there's a traffic jam? What if Campo breaks down?
Campo never breaks down.
Go, go, go! And take the present. Oh. Bye.
Bye.
Go.
Later.
Bye. And don't hurry back.
And with that, Great Aunt Loretta ran upstairs.
She's up to something. I can smell it.
I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to carry out my great plan.
Oh, not so great plan, more like.
Yes, this was the day we found out about Loretta's not-so-great plan.
I'm going to give Mum and Dad a big surprise. I'm going to redecorate this room for them.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. This needs livening up. We need bright colours, fancy patterns.
It needs no such thing.
Don't worry, you'll like it. I'm getting somebody in to help. Ah, somebody who knows all about decorating. An expert.
An expert?
Yes, Rodger.
Rodger?
Yes, Rodger Splodger.
Rodger Splodger?
Now, we need to cover everything. Come on, Jemima, come and help me find some dust sheets. And you, Jason, hurry up. Rodger Splodger will be here any minute.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
It's not a great plan, Jason. It's a terrible plan. Rodger Splodger has got to be stopped.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
When Grandpa shrinks, there's no knowing what he'll get up to. He can run so fast that I can't catch him. He can fly on Gordon, my toy seagull. He can even chuff around in our Sunny Sands train. And he can hide in very small places. They're coming back, Grandpa! Hide!
But Great Aunt Loretta, you can't take the sheets off our bed.
Don't worry, I'll put them all back after. Oh, where's Grandpa? He's gone for a little lie down, I suppose. It's just as well. He'd only get in the way. And so will you. And so will you. Go on, all three of you. Go on, go and play in the garden.
But Great Aunt Loretta, can't you shake him? Please.
Go. Go. You can come back when it's all done.
And soon, Rodger Splodger arrived.
Right. Got my paintbrush at the ready. Let's get started.
Hold your horses. Got to clear the place first. Now, you put all those ornaments
Into the box. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert, I am.
This was a disaster. Rodger Splodger was taking things off the shelves where Grandpa was hiding. There was no time for him to escape. Any moment Rodger would see him. And he did.
Hi, Loretta. Come and look at this awful ornament.
Now they've got lots of awful ornaments. Just put it in the box. Right, let's start with...
Some wallpaper.
Oh.
I've got some smashing wallpapers for you to choose from. I'm an expert at wallpapering, I am.
Rodger, Splodger and Great Aunt Loretta were so busy looking at wallpaper that they didn't notice Grandpa peering out of the box.
So difficult to choose. Oh, they're all so gorgeous. I know.
We'll have all three.
That's just what I was going to say. And we'll have them in...
Stripes! I'm an expert at stripes, I am.
Grandpa didn't like this one bit. He knew it would look horrible. He had to do something.
Right. Now you cut some lengths of paper. I'll go and mix and paste.
Great. You can be my helper.
Now you can be mine.
It was time for Grandpa to put his plan into action. He wanted to do something to stop Rodger from being able to get on. So he pushed a roll of wallpaper onto the floor. Rodger Splodger was a bit confused. Then Grandpa pushed another roll onto the floor. Rodger Splodger was even more confused. Then Grandpa pushed another one. Rodger Splodger went back to the coffee table. Grandpa was hiding behind a paint pot. Any moment Rodger would see him. And he did.
Oh, Don. I know I put you in the box. What's going on?
Meanwhile, we were watching Great Aunt Loretta mixing up the wallpaper paste.
Don't you know it's rude to stare? Go away! Shoot!
Strange things going on. First the wallpaper rolls off the table all by itself. Now I've got a moving ornament.
We haven't got time to bother about ornaments, Rodger. We've got a whole room to decorate. Come on!
While Great Aunt Loretta and Rodger Splodger got on with the wallpapering, Grandpa jumped out of the box again and hid behind the pot of paste.
I shall do the pasting.
Grandpa pushed the paste pot with all his might.
Oh, don't just sit there. Help me up.
Great Aunt Loretta had hurt her foot. Soon, Rodger had found some frozen chips to put on it because he couldn't find any peas.
Oh, forget the wallpaper. I know what'll be quicker.
We'll paint the walls.
We'll have bright orange on this wall.
And deep purple on this wall.
Ooh,
they're my favourite colours.
But they definitely weren't Grandpa's favourite colours. He needed to stop Rodger Splodger before it was too late. While Rodger Splodger was stirring the orange paint, Grandpa jumped onto the shelves behind Great Aunt Loretta.
Show me the colour, Rodger. I want to see if it's bright enough.
Rodger Splodger brought the pot of paint over to show Great Aunt Loretta. Grandpa was standing in his ornament pose again. This time he wanted Rodger to see him. And he did.
Ooh.
Ah! Oh! I look like a giant satsuma. Some expert you are.
It's not my fault. It's that ornament. It moved again.
I'm sick of you and your ornaments. What ornament? Where is it?
There. It's gone again.
That's because it was never there. You're imagining things. I'm going to go and clean myself up in the toilet.
Great Aunt Loretta never says the word toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude.
And you're going to start painting.
But Rodger Splodger wasn't going to start painting. He was going to start looking for the ornament.
Right. Show yourself. Where are you? You horrible little
This time
ornament.
Grandpa had gone too far. The ornament was running from one hiding place to another.
Out you come. Out you come.
Any minute, Rodger Splodger was going to catch him.
I'll track you down. I'm an expert ornament tracker, I am. Give me.
We couldn't stay outside a moment longer.
What's the matter? What are you looking for?
It's this ornament. It's a little old man, and it keeps moving. It's been giving me the wimwams all morning. It made me spill paint on Loretta. I think it's alive.
You think an ornament is alive?
At that moment, Grandpa ran through the kitchen.
Jemima, why don't you go and check on Great Aunt Loretta? I'll look after Mr. Splodger.
Weird stuff is happening and nobody believes me.
I believe you. Weird stuff happens here all the time. I think the house is trying to tell you, so it doesn't want to be decorated.
You really think that?
If I were you, I'd leave before anything else even weirder happens.
Just try and stop me. I'm off. You can do your decorating yourself.
And with that, Rodger ran out of the door. As soon as he'd gone, Grandpa came out of his hiding place.
Cap off, Grandpa, quick!
He took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Oh, smart thinking, Jason. We stopped Loretta and Rodger Splodger from ruining our lovely home. Teamwork, eh?
Yes, Grandpa, teamwork! We cleared up, we put everything back where it belonged. Just before Mum and Dad came home.
Oh, everywhere's looking very clean and tidy. Somebody's been busy.
I've got to get out of this stuffy suit.
Oh, and I've got to get out of this ridiculous dress.
That's the last time I get in an expert, I can tell you.
I'm glad to hear it. That Rodger Splodger was a nightmare.
How would you know, Grandpa? You never even met him.